Okay, welcome back once again. This is Vincent, your instructor. So today we are going to look at color. We are going to learn a bit about color. We are not going to exhaust all the color theory because color theory is so vast. It goes deeper and deeper. Unless if you want to take interest and learn color at your own pace, you can do that. But in this video, we are going to show you the most basic important information and knowledge about color, which you can apply in your designing journey. Okay, otherwise on your free time you can still study further about color. So we're going to begin. What is color? So color, it is the most important component, in fact, even in our environment, in our world. Okay, imagine the world without color. How would that be? Okay, there is something very special and very pleasing to the eyes about color. Okay, there is something, color seems to bring more meaning, okay, to the environment, to the world. It brings more meaning to the things of the environment and all the things that they in the world. Okay, if something doesn't have color, it wouldn't make any sense. Okay, it seems to be lacking meaning or value. Okay, so color adds that value to something, okay, to our environment, to the world. Okay, it is very much important. Okay, so we are going to learn about that color. You can imagine designing throughout without color. How would that look? Okay, so what is color? You can see the yellow there, and you can see the lady there. Okay, so color is an object's chromatic quality. Okay, color is an object's chromatic quality. What is chromatic? Okay, so chromatic has to do with the color. It's a compound that makes up color. Okay, that color which you see, it has a compound that is made of. Okay, that's chromatic. Okay, so chromatic gives what? Color. Okay, makes up color, and we have color. Okay, when compounds are mixed together, we have what we know as color. Okay, chromatic compounds. So that's a short definition about color. So that object which you see, either a cup, for example, cars. Okay, we see vehicles. Have you ever seen a vehicle that has no color? Every vehicle has a color applied to it. Okay, yeah. So that color, that object, in short, it has what? Chromatic quality. Okay, that chromatic quality, it's a compound that makes up what? Color. Okay, so color is an object's chromatic what? Quality. That chromatic quality which an object is carrying, okay, that is what is called what? Color. Okay, so chromatic has to do with the color. It's a compound that makes up a color. Okay, so going on to the next page, we have a color wheel. Okay, what is this color wheel all about? So color wheel, it works as a guide. Okay, guide as what? So it guides you the colors that are there, that have been made. Okay, the colors that have been created. All these colors have been created, which you are seeing here. These colors, starting from yellow, that's yellow orange, that's a red orange. So going all the way from there to there. So this color wheel, it will guide you which colors needs to be selected. Okay, yeah, which colors you need to use. Yeah, so this is how it works. A color wheel, it serves as a guide. Okay, very important. It's very much important. It will be needed for you to know this and how to use it. Okay, we are going to learn that. Okay, so going on to the next. So remember that colors are named in groups. Okay, they're in categories. Okay, colors are in categories, and the colors, all colors have where they come from, and colors they have where they are made from. Okay, colors are not just there by themselves. Okay, but there is only a group of colors that does not been created using other colors. Okay, these colors can never be created. Okay, they are the ones that makes up all the colors that we have. All other colors come from these three colors. Sorry about that. And these three colors are called what? Primary colors. Okay, they are primary colors. These are the three primary colors that makes up all the colors that we see: red and blue and yellow. Okay, from these three colors, when you mix all these three, okay, if you get red, for example, and you mix with blue, get color. Okay, and the color that you get when you mix these two colors, that is called the secondary color. Okay, you get red, yellow. The color that you get out of mixing these two colors, they are called secondary colors, those colors. But these colors that you mix up all these other colors are called primary colors. They are the first colors that brings up all these other colors. Okay, they are like the color parents. These are the parents for all the colors. Primary colors. These colors cannot be formed by mixing any of the colors, and they are naturally available in the environment. Okay, the three primary colors, as we mentioned, are red, that's yellow, and blue. Okay, these are the colors that cannot be mixed by any other colors. Instead, these colors are mixed to form other colors, whilst them they cannot be formed by the mixture of other colors. Do you get that point? These colors cannot be formed by mixing any other colors. It's like before these colors, there is no any color before you mix these colors to get another color. Okay, because they are the first colors. So before you even start mixing up these colors, there is no any other color that you can mix that exists until you mix up these primary colors. Then you have other colors now coming into existence. So this is what these colors do, primary colors. Moving on to the next, secondary colors. These colors are formed by mixing two primary colors in equal proportion. Okay, equal proportion. If you get red and blue, don't these colors must not lose value by themselves. Red needs to be taken the way it is. You mix it with the blue, even blue the way it is, without losing its color. You mix them together, then you come up with secondary colors. The three secondary colors are orange, green, and violet. Okay, this is a violet color. Okay, it looks like purple. In some other cases, we shall learn about these colors. So that's what these secondary colors are all about. Okay, so we have tertiary colors. These colors are formed by mixing one primary color and one secondary color. Okay, these colors are formed by mixing one primary color and the secondary color in equal proportion. The six tertiary colors, you come up with the six tertiary colors. Okay, which are these? Red, which is orange, yellow, green, this blue, and that's violet blue. Okay, so this is how these tertiary colors are made. Okay, this is how they are made. So going forward, what about blue, black and white? What about black and white? Black and white. Okay, so black and white, these colors, they are black and white are not considered as colors, but they are considered as the absence. Black is the absence of what? Of light. Okay, black is the complete absence of light, sorry, while white is the complete presence of what? Light. Okay, so black is considered as the absence of what? Color. All these colors are considered as the absence of colors. Okay, because they don't possess uh chromatics. Okay, like these other colors. Okay, so black, it can either mean the color has been removed, okay, and white can also mean the color isn't there. Okay, it has been highly saturated to the point where the light has consumed the color. Okay, so this is what black and white are all about. Moving on to the next. Now, so upon learning these colors in your designing, there is a way that you need to combine colors. Okay, working color scheme. So this is working with color wheel. Okay, as a guide. Remember that we talked about color wheel being a guide. So working with color wheel as a guide, there are several types of color harmonies or schemes that can be created by combination of primary colors or secondary colors and other colors. Okay, so when all the colors have been mixed and they've been formed, primary, secondary, tertiary, and those colors that come out of tertiary colors, if you have all the colors, see, the color wheel has all the colors. Okay, the color wheel has all the colors. So combining those colors, choosing when you choose this color and that color, you come up with a color harmony, meaning you can work together with these two colors which you've selected in your design. The maybe the first color, if you've selected red, maybe red you can put it on your title, and the other color which you select, if it's blue, you can put it somewhere like in the background like that. Okay, and if you selected three colors, you can see how uh these the whole canvas is looking. Okay, we have these lines here which seems to have many colors. Okay, different colors. Okay, and we have white color and we have blue. Okay, so these are called color schemes. Okay, I've chosen this color and that color and that color, and then I combine them together to work together in a design. Okay, so that's what color schemes do. So how do we select colors? How do we combine colors? How does that look like? Okay, so this is how it looks like, color scheme. So we have monochromatic color scheme. Okay, so this is where monochromatic means one. Okay, mono means one. Okay, mono means one. So it is a single color created by adding tints, tones, and shades. Okay, we'll learn about these tints, tones, and shades. Okay, we'll learn about these shades. These other colors that you add up. Okay, so here we have color scheme. Okay, we'll need to choose a color that we need to work with in a design. Okay, so but a monochromatic, it's just a single color. You just choose a single color, and upon that single color you add tints, tones, and what shades to make it what different in color. It's a single color, but it is used differently. What do I mean used differently? The color can be changing from lighter yellow all the way going to what dark yellow. Okay, you can see from here, from this. So here from lighter yellow, it's losing its light. Okay, it's losing its value, going all the way until you reach where it's dark yellow here. Okay, so it's a one color, but working with what tints, tones, and shades to make a difference in a single color. So it's where you are just working with one color, but making difference in color lights. Okay, from light and then to what, to dark light. If you've selected red, from light red going all the way to the dark red. Okay, we'll look at all these in a practical way. Okay, so going to the next, we have what we call analogous. Okay, analogous color schemes. What are these analogous color schemes? So these analogous color schemes, it's where you choose color schemes that are next to each other on the color wheel. Okay, these are colors that are next to each other. Okay, from yellow you are going to yellow orange to orange. Okay, going clockwise. Okay, just next to each other. So in this case, when you want to combine colors in an analogous scheme, you select colors that are next to each other, three colors that are next to each other in an analogous color scheme. Okay, so remember that color scheme, this is where you are selecting colors that work together, that needs to work together in a design. When you combine those colors which you need to select, which you've selected, you work with them, they work together. Okay, they work together in harmony. Okay, so in the color scheme of analogous, it's where you select three colors which are next to each other. Okay, so if you're going anti-clockwise, you select this color, this color, and this color. Okay, going like that. Okay, clockwise, starting from yellow going to the light. Okay, like that. So this is how analogous color scheme works. So if you combine this yellow and you combine this yellow, orange, and orange, you can work with them. Okay, by selecting those colors. Going to the next, we have what we call as complementary. Okay, complementary colors. What are these complementary colors? So complementary color scheme, these are any two colors which are situated directly opposite to each other on a color wheel. So directly opposite to each other. So like this, you see the white line, the way it's going, it's pointing, okay? So from here to here, they are opposite colors, okay? So always when you want to select complementary colors, you need to select colors that are directly opposite to each other. So for example, in this case, if you want to select color in this horizontal case, you can select blue and this red here, okay? So you can also select like this or like this or like this. You see how I'm doing it? For as long as these colors are just opposite, okay, directly opposite to each other, like the way it is. This is an example. So you can select these colors and work with them, okay, in your design. So moving on to the next, we have a triadic color scheme. So triadic color scheme, any three colors with a balanced triangular relationship on a color wheel collectively make a triadic what? Color. So these are triadic color schemes. They are a combination of three colors. Okay, in a triangular balanced form. Okay, so analogous, it's where you needed to select three colors next to each other, but these triadic, they are not next to each other. Okay, you need to use a triangular, you need to use a triangle in order to select colors. Okay, so in this triadic color scheme, it's where if you select one color here, from here, you need to move 4 steps before you find another color. Okay, when you find that color again, you move 4 steps and then you find a third color. So from the first color which you select, you move 4 steps, you find that color on the fourth color. Okay, after moving 4 steps, on the fourth color you stop. Again on the fourth color you start, you move 4 steps. On the fourth step you pause. Those are the triadic color schemes that you select and combine and make a color harmony. Okay, so this is how you create color schemes or color harmonies, the colors that you can combine together and use in your design. Okay, so these are called, there are 3 color schemes. Remember, 3 other color schemes. The first one is monochromatic. It's where you select one color and work with that one color. Okay, and moving on to the next, we have analogous colors. You select 3 colors that are next to each other, you work with those colors. Okay, and then we have complementary colors which are directly in opposite angle. Directly, if the first color is up, the opposite color must be down, like that. It's just the direct opposite location. So triadic, the last one, is where colors are formed in a triangular manner. Okay, using a triangle. Okay, so the first color that you select, you go 4 steps. On the fourth step, you stop on that color. Again, on that color, you count for four steps. On the fourth step, you stop there. Then you've created a triadic color. So these triadic colors, they are three color schemes that you select. Different color schemes. They are similar to analogous, but not exactly the same. So triadic, they are different three colors, whilst analogous, they appear to be there's almost the same colors next to each other. Okay, so that's it about color schemes. So in the next video, we are going to continue with the rest of the color theory, but for now we are going to end here. So study this, and we are going to look at the following color theory. Thanks for watching.